Hello folks and welcome back to another of my guides on Broadside Gaming. So today we're going to be having a look at one of my favourite characters again, the Mercenary. And I haven't updated a build for the Sword and Mace for a while because I've been mostly using it on the Foot Knight. So I thought I'd just run through what I've been using for the Sword and Mace now and some updated breakpoints and whatnot and the talents I'm using for it. So what you're going to want is your Mace and Sword with 5% attack speed, 30% block cost reduction, and swift slaying. It's still pretty standard. I'm using the handgun with power versus chaos and power versus infantry with conservative shooter. The necklace, it's basically the same one I always use, 20% health, block cost, and bark skin. The charm I'm using is power versus chaos and power versus infantry with decanter. Though if you want to be more of a party player, you can switch this over to proxy. It is completely up to you. And for the trinket, I'm using curse resist and crit chance. Obviously, if you wanted to change this over to a cataclysm build, just get rid of the curse resistance and get stam recovery. And now for the talents. So I'm using drill master because you want to be cleaving a lot and you'll be damaging lots of enemies in sweeps. More the merrier. Very good for what you're basically doing. You are horde clearing and just scything through things. So this is going to be awesome for you. Smiter. The first enemy hit always counts as staggered. Really good. Deal 20% more damage to staggered enemies. Each hit against a staggered enemy adds another count of stagger. So, you know, first hit always counts as staggered. Your knockback will stagger them more. Using your shout to knock them back, they'll take increased damage. Reichland Reaper increases power by 15% when Pace Strikes is active. It's just stacking power on power on power on power. Blade Barrier reduces damage taken by 25% when Pace Strikes is active. Always good to not take huge amounts of damage. And Ready for Action reduces the cooldown of morale boost by 20%. This bottom line is pick what you like. You can have Walk It Off, morale boost reduces damage taken by effect allies by 25%. Sorry. For 10 seconds. Or On Your Feet, mates, to get people up as quick as you can. So there is some flexibility down here. And if you wanted to take this into pure Cataclysm, I would suggest switching over from Reichland Reaper to Strike Again and Walk It Off. But if you're doing just sort of Legend and Cata and sort of bouncing back and forth and doing Chaos Wastes, I would stick with Reichland Reaper and Ready for Action. So as again, for pure Cata, Strike Together, Walk It Off. For a mix, stay with Reichland Reaper and Ready for Action. So I'll just quickly mouse over each item again, just so you can have another quick look. Yeah, that's pretty much the build, guys. That's how I run a sword and mace on my mercenary. And to be honest, if you've been watching for a while, you know I love the mercenary, and I always fall back to using the sword and mace just because they're hilarious. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the guide, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications, and there'll be a lot more guides coming in because I'm going to be updating all of the guides for all of the characters I use and all the different sets of weapons. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all later.